Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun and avant-garde kind of spring makeup tutorial. I obviously want to do some more toned down looks, but I wanted to do something fun to kind of kick off the season. And even though it's been snowing and it's going to continue to snow, I think I still wanted to do something that was going to be fun and played with color and kind of introduced us a little bit more to the spring season. So if you would like to learn how to get this look, please keep on watching. So we're going to do things a little differently today. As you can see, I kind of finished the eye off camera, and that was kind of a guide for me to be able to, figure out what palette I wanted to use. So now we're just going to do this eye, and I hope that they wind up looking the same because I don't typically do that. Alright, so first up, I'm going to use this Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm going to saturate that with this blue and the white shade from the Morphe 35B, and I'm literally just going to run this along the entire eye. I don't really have a lighter color in this palette, so mixing these two shades together creates a lighter blue. This into the inner corner and far out against the eyebrow tail. Now that that color is to my liking, more or less, I'm going to deepen up the crease, and I'm using my Morphe M441 and just the blue shade alone. And then for the crease, I'm just going into this area. And once I have the least amount of product on the brush, then I blend it into the rest of the crease. But I'm trying to really saturate the inner corner. So then to deepen up that blue, I'm then going to take my e.l.f. eye crease brush and then the navy shade from the Morphe palette, and then I'm just going to softly put that right below the blue. This isn't going to do much, but it is going to add a little bit of definition, and it's going to help all of the purple colors blend in with the blue as well. Also, I forgot to mention this, but I did prime my eyelids with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chantilly. This is the brightest concealer that I own, I believe, so I use this to kind of make all of the blues and darker colors kind of pop, because when you're doing a colorful look, that's what you want. You want your colorful eyeshadows to pop out. If you have a white concealer, you could use that too, or just your regular eye base if you are afraid that it's going to look too white. Now that the inner portion is pretty much done, I'm going to take my Morphe M513 and then it's a mixture of all the purple shades, honestly, and kind of build up the outer corner a little bit. And I'm kind of just starting right here and diffusing that into the blues. I want to keep this kind of low, so I'm not really like doing circular motions. I'm more so doing windshield wiper. And then towards the edge, I'm doing windshield wiper motions to kind of gradient it down to the lower lash line, just to make sure everything is seamless. This is not going to look the greatest, but because we're doing our eye makeup first, we have a chance to kind of clean everything up. So taking some of the darker purple shades and my Morphe M433, I'm going to kind of pat that on the outer corner, just to make sure we are adding dimension. And because we kind of lost a little bit of the definition for the lid, I'm going to take the Sonia Kashuk flat brush and I'm just going to take the light blue and the white and kind of re-emphasize it. So now I'm going to take a relatively clean makeup rag and I'm just going to wipe away some of the fallout, kind of fix up this area a little bit. I don't want it to look too sharp, I want it to look more like swooped out, so I'm not going to completely get rid of it, but I do want to make sure that it's not all over the place when we do the face makeup. So I already primed my face with the Benefit Professional. It's all moisturized and everything like that. So now I'm just going to put the Chantilly concealer underneath here, and then I'm going to lightly set just this area with translucent powder. I'm buffing out the concealer with this Real Techniques color correcting brush from the color correcting set that I received for Christmas. I'm not sure if it's available anymore for purchase, but it is a great brush, and I'm sure that they have a lot of similar brush styles. It's really great for buffing out concealer without leaving any streaks, so I highly recommend it. Now, because we haven't done our face makeup yet, it wouldn't be smart to completely set the area, so I am just taking this flat brush from Sony Kashuk, and I'm just going to press translucent powder to this section of the eye. Not going too far down because I know that I'm probably not going to put too much other product really close up to the lash line. So I'm just setting this area because it'll make for a more seamless blend with the rest of the eyeshadows. So now for the pink shade on the lower lash line, I'm going in with this e.l.f. Professional Eye Crease Brush. This is a little bit more pointed and tapered than the other crease brush, so I'm just going to use this with the hot pink shade from the Morphe 35B and just put that right here, very close to the lash line. I'm not going too far into the inner corner, but I do want a little bit more blendability in the inner corner with this pink, so I am putting it a little bit there, but mostly focusing on the outer corner. And I'm softly going to bring this shade into the top shades too, just to add kind of a cool effect. To kind of blend out the pink so that it's not too harsh, I'm taking my Morphe M411 and then a lighter pink shade from the Morphe palette and just going to softly blend that out of it. Then I am taking this C163 Oval Fluff Slash Crease Brush from Crown, and I'm going to take this pointed edge and I'm going to take the kind of teal shade from the palette and I'm going to put that on the inner corner, blending it in with the pink. I feel like teal is such an underrated color for spring, and I definitely want to do more teal looks, but I feel like I'm always doing blues and purples and pinks on my channel, so this is going to be probably the extent of my teal for now. Now to blend that color out a little bit more, I am taking this e.l.f. Fluffy Shader Brush and then kind of that lime green shade from the palette, and I'm just going to softly blend this out. The color doesn't really pick up too much, but it is still blending out that turquoise a little bit. I mean that teal. It's blending out that teal a little bit, so. And then you could softly blend it into the pinks as well. Just to round everything out, I am going to take this Real Techniques base shadow brush and I'm going to put more of the purples in the outer corner so that it's not like a wing and it's more of a blended look, which will be cleaned up, of course. Just going to take this Sony Kashuk brush one more time and going to take the white shade and kind of pack this into the inner corner. And also take that on my brow bone a little. I will be adding some shimmer, but not quite yet. Then I'm going to just curl my lashes, and I'm adding the Maybelline and Makeup Shayla collab for the Colossal Big Shot Mascara in the shade Baddest Black. And while we're here, I'm just going to do it on the lower lash line. For lashes, I'm going in with the Ardell 600s, and they're these really wispy ones that kind of avant-garde, and they look so nice with looks like this because you could really still see the makeup, and they just look so fun. So I'm going to use these and I'm going to put on some Duo Lash Glue, and while they dry, I'm going to put some eyeliner in the waterline. For that eyeliner, I'm using the Essence Kajal pencil in the shade White. I'm going to try not to cry. Kind of picking up on all the other eyeshadow colors and kind of making it a nice vibrant shade, so that was a nice little touch. So I just applied those lashes off camera and they look really cute. Now for the lower lash line, I'm not gonna lie, these individual lashes are like so uncomfortable, so I'm definitely going to take these off after, but they just add such a cute effect to the look and just like really complete it. So I am going to put 3 individual lashes on my lower lash line. For that, I'm using the Ardell Knot Free Mega Flares, and they are the short black style. And instead of applying the lash glue to the side, I'm applying them to this side because I'm going to put in them this way instead. I'm glad that I'm only doing 3 and not a million, because I would literally lose so much of my patience. I don't know how people do individual lashes and say that it's somehow easier than strip lashes, because it might be easier, but it takes me forever. I'd rather do something really quick. One more to go. This one is acting a little crazy, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. So now we're going to move on to the face, and for the face I am going back to an old favorite, the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, and this is in the shade Porcelain. And I'm gonna also go back to my beauty blender for this. I can't remember the last time I used this. It probably wasn't too long ago in video form, but usually I like to use the Eco Tools because I've liked that a little bit better. I'm just gonna add a little bit more foundation to my cheeks because they're looking a little bit blotchy today. I did do a face mask before this, but I think I just need a little bit more coverage. And then for highlighting, I'm going to take the Maybelline Age Rewind in the shade Light and kind of just put this down here so that I don't disrupt any of the eye look. I think I'm just warm. I think that's why my cheeks are so red. Like, the NARS concealer really did help to brighten the under eye area and make everything look a little bit more stand out. Just to fix up anything around the nose and patchy areas, I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush. This is from the same color correcting set, but it is the orange one. Kind of trying to keep everything separated. Not that you have to, but I've just been liking it for myself for detailing. Now what I'm gonna do to kind of set everything, I'm gonna take this Real Techniques sponge, and this is dry, and I'm going to take this flat side and I'm going to use that to kind of clean up all the edges and just to set the rest of the face, because I do have work after this. So, and then just quickly wiping all of that away with this fluffy brush from Crown and kind of patting it into the skin to completely set the look. Now for contour, I don't really want to do anything too muddy or brown or even bronzy. I kind of want to keep everything kind of neutral, so I'm actually going to contour with blush today. So I think I'm going to use this red one for the outer portion, and then just for my regular blush I'm going to use this pink shade. To do the outer contour, I'm using this Benefit Hoola bronzer brush and just kind of sculpting the cheeks out. Kind of taking a little bit on the forehead, not too much because I don't want a red forehead. And then for the apples of the cheeks and that light pink shade, I am using this Target Up and Up blush brush. I was going to carve out the cheeks, but I don't think I need to. For lips today, I am going to use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is the shade Istanbul. It's a really rich pink. And then in the center of the lips, I'm going to use Blushing Beige by Maybelline. Okay, so I'm quickly going to set my face now with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I'm using a lot of it because I did use so much powder, so I just want to make sure that everything melts into the skin and that I still look fresh and dewy. Taking my beauty blender and kind of pushing setting spray into the skin. So now for highlight, I'm going back into the Nicole Guerrero ABH Glow Kit, and I'm going to take the shade Forever Lit, this really nice icy white that has kind of like a blue tint to it, and I feel like that would be perfect for this look. And for highlighting recently, I have been more so enjoying like a fan brush style because it doesn't distribute too much product onto the face and it kind of just looks a little bit more natural. So now I'm going to apply that same color with this little flat brush, and I'm just going to put that right in the inner corner. And then I'm just going to set my brows with this Ulta Beauty brow tint. They were kind of going a little crazy as I started blending and all that, so make sure I lock them right into place and add some more color to them. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of avant-garde spring tutorial. I'm going to be doing obviously more natural looks in the future, but I wanted to start off the season doing something a little bit more fun and to kind of do more colorful looks. I feel like some of my looks lately have been kind of boring, so I wanted to do something a little bit more fun and just kick off the season to some nice, bright, and colorful looks. So once again, if you guys did like this video, then give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and try to follow me on all of my social media accounts. They're all linked below in the description and also on my channel. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!